I swear, if James tells me anymore, oh, you never do anything for me. Every single day. See this? Lunch, computer, shoes. That's lunch and breakfast. Coffee going. Because, well, this is what I do every day for him. And then I constantly hear, you never do anything for me. It's like, dude, every day you go to work, I do tons of stuff for you. He has clean clothes that are hanging up, ready to go. He has coffee. Every day he wakes up. He's in the shower right now because my daughter was crying this morning. I just put her back down. She doesn't feel good, so she doesn't want to be left alone. So it makes it harder to move around the house. Like, there's stuff for him. He just doesn't see it. I make sure that we have coffee in the house. I make sure. So much stuff. Because I don't drink coffee. And truthfully, he could take care of himself. I have no reason to be up at, doing this stuff for him. Anyway, I have a reason to be up at 8:55. Besides from to show that I care and support him and, oh, you're going out to work, let's, really, I have no other reason to really be doing all this stuff for him every day. And he's like, you never do anything for me. You never do anything. Really? My baby is crying again. Drives me nuts. He's so selfish. So selfish. Just make sure that he has his socks. James.
What?
Your coffee's on the counter.
Oh, thank you.
Your clothes are hanging up and everything's ready by the door.
I from the store.
You got strawberry ones from the store? She's talking about icicles. Look at how cute you look. You look adorable.
And a pink dress.
That's right. Look at your shirt. It's pink. Your spinning shirt? Is that your spinning shirt?
Yeah.
Say, Mama, I can't even stand up.
I can.
Yes, I know you can. Wow! Look at you jump.
Got it.
Got it. So, did you have any dreams about anything?
And I caught him.
You caught a camel cricket?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was he doing?
I'm hopping under the wall, and I didn't catch him.
Oh, really? You was hopping under the wall and you didn't catch him?
No.
Look at outside. It's beautiful out. See the rain? Oh, so we sit and watch the rain as it falls from the sky. And we are glad to be inside where it is warm and dry. Oh yes, I do love the rain. It keeps the earth so clean. It helps the pretty flowers grow from the mountains to the streams. Boo, boo, boo! Say the days of the week are Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, Saturday, a lovely day.
No.
A bella domenica and a beautiful Sunday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
No.
Thursday and Friday, Saturday, a lovely day, and a beautiful Sunday. A bella domenica.
What has not wrong like that?
No, Mama cut all of her hair off. Mama wants to cut more of her hair off. Next time I get a free haircut, I'm getting a pixie cut. Just cutting it all off. I don't need hair. I never wear it down anyway. It bothers me. I used to have really long hair for most of my life, and then I decided that that wasn't a smart idea.
Make my hair long.
It'll grow. It'll grow every day. Do you want to go take your vitamin?
Baby.
Oh, baby! Little baby girl.
I not girl.
Yes, you did. Look at how cute you are, my little monkey. I love you. I love you. I love you. No. Okay, look, let me turn it off. Okay, so Karina is just throwing everything. Whoa. Don't know why, but she says that she's doing it because she is. Whoa! Are you a throwing monster? Are you a little throwing monster? That's okay. Mama has to clean the room anyway. Whatever. Do what you want. Don't throw my camera. You understand me? See this camera? We don't touch that. We don't throw it. Okay, we're gentle with it. Yeah, you can throw your PJs. Peekaboo! Peekaboo! Pika! 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 Boo! I love you. Peekaboo, peekaboo. I see you. I see you. I see your button nose down to your tiny toes. Peekaboo. I love you. Oh, I love you. For this little boy for a minute. Look at him. He's just sitting up. No, you're the cutest cat ever. Let go, let go, let go. Come here, come here, come here. Like I knew you were gonna come over and bother me, huh? And disappear. Look at him. He is so handsome. He's so pretty. He's like, why did you grab me? Because I wanted to show you some love before I left. You know how much I love you? I love you a whole bunch. Okay, we gotta get going. I say we gotta get going, huh? Alright. I gotta get going. I gotta go to counseling. So. Get a jacket. Found this the other day, but I really like this shirt. Alright. I love you, Squish. Alright, Karina, baby. I love your artwork. To vacuum your bedroom when we get back. My little girl made that. That is awesome. Alright, good morning. It's actually good afternoon already. It's already 2 o'clock. I have counseling at 3. So we are on our way to counseling. I could call Felicia and see what's going on with Rosie and Felicia and JL and Joel today. The kids start school soon, baby. I don't know. I don't know what they're up to. So I'd have to call and find out, okay? You never know what anyone's up to because everyone's always super busy. Mama's always busy with you and Papa's always busy with work and stuff. Making that noise. It's my belt. Hear it? Squirreling. I guess I should let the car run up nowhere. Oh, he's selling his van. Okay, well, I'm glad that I know where you want to go today. I might be able to call Eva and find out where Eva is, too, if you want to go down to see the kids. Alright. She might actually be going out to eat today, too, so we might see them anyway. Okay, so we're going to go to counseling, and then we're going to go out to eat. And I don't know what we're going to do. Really come back to the house and paint somewhere. Be responsible. But I might take you out someplace instead. because it's more fun to take you places than to worry about the house. The house is going to be there in 20 years. You, baby, in 20 years, you're going to be 22 years old already. So... You want to go over to the kids? Okay, well, we can find... Okay, well, you can play in the kids' room when we get there. I think that is a fabulous idea. Yeah, with the new filters in our bottles. I have them. They're at the house. I just haven't changed them out yet. Grant, are you sure you don't want your water, Angel? You don't have to have it. Are you sure you don't want your book? I gave her the book. She was like, I don't want this. She put it down. Like, you can get out my car. You can get out my house. Don't give your book back to you. You don't want it? You don't have to have it. It's okay. Go right after this quick car. This quick car's turning. I need to go to the store and be quick too. So, Karina, that's what we could do this afternoon. Do you want to do buggy rides? We'll go to the Good Giant with the wider aisles, so we can run up and down the aisles. You want to do that? You can drive in the front and go beep beep as I push you. Yeah, that sounds like fun. You want to be in the back seat of the cart? That's a... Oh, I don't even know if we have Daddy with us today, baby. I'll have to look. I think that we have him in the car. I'll find him for you, okay, if we have him. And yes, you and Daddy can sit together. It's a doll. The doll's name is Daddy. We don't see James a lot, so I see nothing wrong with her having. You do have a daddy somewhere. Your papa is at work. I really hope we have that doll in the car. Well, I'll find it if we do. So you want to hang out the day with your daddy? Do you want to show your daddy all the toys at counseling? You've never even brought him in before. You want to bring him in and show him the airplane and stuff? And the rocking chair? And the toys in the back? There's so many toys. You can show Daddy a whole bunch of toys. I play Daddy. There's a Daddy doll. You know, she misses her papa. She really does. I wish that James had more time to actually help with raising her. He doesn't. And the time that he does have, he sees his own personal time. So, you know, I think that's like that though all the time though. Guys really have it harder because, you know, and then they get jealous. Like the one day we did a pool day at the house. I actually have the pool day recorded. And then, you know, after the pool day, James was super jealous and super angry and like, oh, you guys get to sit out here and he was yelling at me. And it's just like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I don't even know why he got so mad. He was just jealous. But that's whatever. There goes the train. Alright, Mama's coming up to a red. So we're gonna stop right here. I'll look for your doll. She didn't have her shoes on. She wanna put them on for me. What about this one, baby? You want to play with this?
No.
No, you know what I'm talking about yet. Oh, the battery's dying? No, not that one? Okay. I'll find your daddy doll then. If it's in here, we'll find it. You can have it. I'm just really glad I get to raise her. I couldn't imagine her being like, oh, I want a mama doll and a papa doll. You know, like, if... I don't know how people leave their kids, like, in daycares and stuff to be raised, because I guess she sees James less than she would see me, even if I was working outside the home. But, like, if I was working outside the home, I wouldn't have time to, like, look up fun activities and, like, oh, let's go to 3 different places because all 3 of them are doing something fun. We'll spend half an hour at each one, like, whatever. You know, like, you know, there's only so much you can do at each activity, so usually we hit up the activity, we do everything possible, and then we move on to, like, the next activity. I couldn't imagine having a child who's not getting to raise it. Like, James knew that was a stipulation before he had kids, and then he wanted to go back on it and be like, well, why don't you work outside the home? And, you know, I'm sick of working, so I kind of want to stay. It's like, no. Not just because you're sick of working. It has to be a good reason that you want to stay home. You know? He's like, oh, I do all the dumb stuff that you do. Like, that's the issue. You think it's all dumb. I don't want you raising my kid. Like, oh, we're going to go to this dumb room. No. We're going to go to this because this is super fun and adventurous. You know, like, it's just a different viewpoint. No, but James really got into, like, the kids' movies the other day. I was really proud of him. And just like, oh, I have hope for you. I have hope for you yet. You know. So. Karina, do you see the train station? No? Okay. You don't see it? It's to your left. I guess to you, it'd be to your right, baby. You don't see it anywhere? That's okay. We'll stop by one day so you can like take a look around, take a walk around. One of these days we'll actually, Mom will save up in the budget. We'll take a train ride to the city. And so this way you can have the experience of just being on the train and going somewhere. Okay? We could go to see the statues and you could play with them. They're interactive in town. Okay, you don't have to. That's fine. I will. Mama will do anything until she dies, because you're never too old to do anything until you're dead and in the ground. So that's the only time it's just like, well, I guess you can't do that now. Whatever. It's such a beautiful day, Karina. You see the rain coming down? Leaving everything off? Yes, you do. Is your favorite word no today? I think it's going to be just a no day. We have those days sometimes. Everything turns into a no. Today is Karina want to sit down in the yellow chair? No. Karina want to wear her shoes? No. She didn't want to get dressed, but I made her. There's no way I'm taking her out. She woke up, took off all of her clothes, so I was just like, okay. So I didn't get to record anything this morning. She was running around naked. I'm not going to record while Mikey doesn't have the clothes on, so. And so we watched some YouTube videos together, and then James called, and wanted to see what we were up to. And, you know, I think that we're, as a family, I think as a team, we're just all ready for a change in our lives. It's just time for a major change. Like, we moved a little bit away, you know, we just moved not too long ago for, like, most people. You know, but I mean, like, James and I have been, I've been moving a lot, since, you know, I went to college. Even before that, we moved, like, a little bit here and there, not very much. You know, like, we moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times when I was a kid. So, like, that's not very much over, you know, 18, 19 years of life. That's not much at all. And, so I moved into college. I moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times in like 2 7, 8, homeless for a year. So that was like just drifting. And then 9, 10, 11. I moved about 12 times. And actually, it's been a long time. 12 times in about 12 years. You know, but that one year that I moved like 5 times in a row, just like boom, 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 boom. You know, and then summer hit and I couldn't stay in the dorms. Oh yeah, don't check you in your car seat. Are you okay in your car seat? You're trying to get out of your car seat? Oh no, baby, you don't want to get out of your car seat because you're driving. You're safe in that car seat. You want to stay in that car seat. Mama actually likes that car seat now. I completely get that. I understand that you don't want to be in that car seat. Oh, you're gonna start crying? Oh, my poor baby. But yeah, like I'm a mover. I like to move. I like to go through all my things. We have more things now than what we've ever had. Ever. Like, I don't know if it's this way. I think it's this way. You know, like, it's just a bunch of baby stuff, though. Like, so, like, we gained a child and we gained a lot of stuff. Like, we went from living, you know, we lived in an efficiency together for a while, and then James got himself kicked out of my house because it was my house. I was paying all the bills and stuff. He was just staying with me with his ex or girlfriend or, like, whatever. I don't know. Our entire background story is messed up. And, you know, so, yeah, he decided to hit me, and I was just like, get out of my house. And then he moved back in with me. I should have kicked him out again, honestly. I should have just been like, nope, I can't do this. Get out of my house. And I should have moved down south. Because he's a real piece of work. Karina, honey, what's wrong? I should have known better. If I had a better upbringing, I would have done better. They're like, oh yeah, I deserve to be loved. I would have stayed with somebody else, honestly. I would have stayed with Joe. But, because Joe actually did love me, and I was staying with Matt either way, like Joe or Matt. I know Matt really wanted to take care of me, moved to his house, but I didn't want to live that far up north. And it was just like the area. I shouldn't have settled with anybody in this area because I don't want to be in this area, you know. So I should have just moved and chose somebody from the area I wanted to be in. Honestly, that's what I should have done instead of like, oh yeah, I'll get there one day. If you can survive one place, you can survive anywhere. It doesn't matter where you live, you can always survive. You know, it's always just figuring out how you're going to survive. And, you know, what you want to do. So, like right now I have a kid, so there's really not much else I want to do besides raise my kid. And I want to be a surrogate. So, I would love to be able to have a child for somebody else. And, you know, a child I get to have, but I don't have to raise. And, yeah, because being a mom is hard work. It's really, really hard. And I'd love to be able to give somebody else the opportunity to do it and, you know, have that blessing and have that responsibility, you know. But I love being pregnant and I love having babies and I always knew that I would. And so, like, it really was just like, oh my gosh, like, I'd love to be pregnant, like, the rest of my life. I really wouldn't mind it at all. And, you know, just giving birth and having babies, like, I think that's really what women are really meant to do, like, you know, I don't know, but, like, that's really what I would do with my life, just, and getting paid for it, too, like, I would put the money in the bank, have one baby, put the money in the bank for a second baby, right, and then buy a house, and land, buy the land first, and then buy, like, a small little house. And then I put up 3 different sheds, a playroom, play shed for Karina, office for James, and a storage shed. Just boom, put the sheds out. I get a tractor for the ground so I can pull up the ground easier. I can put all my dirt in. I'd have my gardens, or else I'd get hay bales and do the hay bale gardens. You know, I'd get goats, I'd get chickens, I'd get a rooster. I would get all that stuff and just like, boom. And I could finance it if I could just, you know, have a few kids. If I have 3 kids, you know, every time you have a kid, you get more money. You know, so, you know, if I can have 3 kids for somebody, you know, and then I could have my own baby at the end of it because I'd be able to fund it myself, you know. So I'd have a second kid too, maybe a third kid even for myself. You know, I'd love to do that. It'd be so, like, in my head, it'd be so easy. Just like, oh, boom, boom, boom. House, land, my own child again, and, you know, maybe have a child with someone else again, and then have my own kid again, because I don't like kids too close in age. So, like, 5 years apart is really the ideal for me. You know, I said that to one of my girlfriends the one time. They're like, but they're only 3 years apart. And I'm like, oh, I wasn't specifically talking about for you. I was talking about for me. And actually, I think they were almost 4 years apart for my girlfriend and her kids. So, but like, yeah, I didn't mean anything towards like her decisions or her children or like anything like that. It was just like, oh, well, for me, I'd want my kids 5 years apart, each one. So, you know, like 3 to 5 years apart is pretty ideal. Because, like, you know, when your kid's 3, they're going to be 4 by the time you have the kid, pretty much. And they had some time to develop and to grow. Really, 0 to 4 is that window period. So, I mean, you really don't want to have kids between, you know, the 0 to 4 mark anyway, because you really want to develop your kid's mind and teach them things and bring them places and do all that good stuff. And then, you know, if you have another kid when they're 4, and, you know, for that first, you know, 6 months, it's really hard to take your kid a lot of places anyway, you know, so like you're nursing a lot in the first 3 months and you're healing, you know, and like you're just doing your thing, doing, you know, homeschool, and your baby can read and reading to your child every day, you know, doing, you know, the Mozart discs and the classical music and like all that good stuff that you do in the first 6 months. You're holding your child constantly, you know, so like I think it'd be really hard to have kids, for my point of view and my experience, before like the 4-year mark anyway. So, I mean, my child is 2, so I'd be able to do, you know, a surrogacy now, and then do a surrogacy next year after like 6 months, and then have my own baby after I have some money in the bank. And I'm talking to James about it, and he thinks it's selfish for me to do a surrogacy, because he's like, well, he's like, I'm not going to hang around while you have some other man's baby. It's like, it's not some other man's baby. It's some other couple's baby. It's not going to be like anything having to do with me. It's not going to be my eggs, like nothing. It's just going to be, I get to carry it, you know, and I get to have it. Boom, that's it. You know, they have no reason to really turn me away. And, you know, at least not that I know of. Unless, like, maybe BMI or something. I don't know if they wanted to land in, and I don't know where I'm at with body mass index, and I really hope that if they do a weight thing, that they actually do a pinch test. I'm like, oh, you're here, because I do a lot of walking, I'm always out. I highly doubt that my pinch test is going to come up negatively against me. So, I remember when I was in high school, they did a pinch test, and some of the thinnest people had the most fat on them. That has really nothing to do with your weight. Nothing to do with your weight at all. So, really surprising too. And it's like, wow, because like there were people were like, oh, your BMI is not good, and then they did the pinch test, and those people were fine. Like, there was nothing wrong with them. Their pinch test came out, you know, average, normal, whatever. And then, you know, some of the really skinny people, their BMIs were just really, like, their pinch test BMI was just like, oh my gosh, it's over 30%. Like, you really have to start walking or doing something, you know, eating maybe a little better, you know, whatever. So, like, that was, like, really, like, wow, that was eye-opening. And I thought that was a really good experience to have. So, yeah, they were like, oh, your BMI is a little whatever. And be like, yeah, let's do a pinch test. Let's see where it's actually at, and I'll see what I have to do. They have to start working out more or whatever. We'll see it through the pinch test. So, I do a lot of stuff already, so. And doing a surrogacy is the only thing I can actually do where I can have my daughter with me. You know, that's not going to really interfere with our lives all that much. Corinne, are you asleep? She was cranky. Maybe she's still asleep. She still has a cold, so I really wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, my car is really driving a lot better. it for college, you know. I just didn't know who he was. It's just the way that I was taught really to use money. Like, you know, everything goes in for a rainy day. You know, you pay off your debts before you have any money. Like, James thinks that he has money. It's like, we are in so much debt. You have no money. You don't know how money works. So his next job, I'm like, you have to be making above this amount, and we have to, you know, live the way that we're living now. You just have to make above this amount, and we have to get him out of debt. I mean, honestly, I think that's where a lot of his stress is coming from, is the fact that he is just, you know, he's working hard, he's working towards a goal, and I just don't want to be too close to that track. And, you know, he just doesn't have enough money to play with. Like, he has $70 a month that I give to him freely. Here's your $70 a month, you can do whatever you want with. And then he's always eating into my budget, because he spends like $125, $130. The one month he spent $200. I was just like, yeah, don't you see how much this is a year? Like, can't you see this? And then there's people like me. It's like, I don't want to spend any money on anything I don't need. Like, even my vitamins and stuff come out of the grocery budget, you know? And the only reason why our grocery budget is so good is because we have pantry. And, you know, I eat out for free a lot, you know? Just like, let's go and eat out, because I do dishes every single day. And, you know, as a woman, you don't have someone else to make you a meal unless you go and eat out, you know? No one else is going to be like, hey, how are you doing today? How is your day really going? No one's going to ask you. And even though you can't really answer honestly with anyone else, you know, you just, oh yeah, you know, things are great, whatever. But, like, you know, no one's really going to be like, oh, what do you want to drink? What do you want to eat? You know? No one at your house is going to ask you that as the woman of the house. Everyone's like, oh, I want this, I want that. Will you get me this? Will you ask them for one thing? They're like, I do everything for you. It's like, I just did 10 things for you. Do one thing for me. Come on. Yeah, like James says, oh, you do nothing for me. Dude, I make your coffee. I get your lunch together. I get your breakfast together. I put your computer back together. I make sure your shoes are in the right place. I put your clothes together. I make sure you have clean clothes. Like, I do a laundry list of stuff for him, and then he's like, oh, you do nothing for me. It's like, what are you talking about? What do you mean I do nothing for you? You want me to actually do nothing? Honey, I can't get you out. We're almost there. It's 2:32. And it really is a nice day. Beautiful clouds, beautiful green. Man, I want out of this neighborhood, though. I want out of this area. I want to go someplace warm. I don't even care where it is. I just want it to be warm. Probably within the next, probably by October, we'll be hopefully moving again. And once we move, we can sell the house. It'll be a long distance sell. I put it right into the sale management hands, so I'll be like, okay, here you go. And I come back down to sign the papers and we get it home. So, or maybe I can e-sign for it. I don't know. Yeah. I still think that a trailer is a good idea. I think that, but just living where we're living is not such a brilliant idea, you know? Just because my plants are gonna, like, they just started growing, and my plants are all gonna die out. I need to get them a lattice, and I need to get some snow fencing. But I don't have any money this month. So I need to wait until next month, and that's probably what I'm gonna spend $50 on the snow fencing and $20 on the lattice out of my $200 for the budget. And it leaves me with $130. I just don't want my pumpkins and stuff to go over to my other garden and choke things out. This way really was faster. I'm going to start going this way anymore. And this way I could leave a little bit later too. Oh wow, that's a nice one. They're outdoor play place we're going is counseling. That's why we left the house. Then we're gonna go out to eat because we're out, and then we're gonna go night date or go somewhere else. I forget now where it was. I'm surprised they didn't replace the windshield wipers. They fixed a bunch of stuff, but like, you know, they didn't fix the whirling in the tires, they didn't fix the windshield wipers, they didn't fix the brakes. You know, they just left like little odd net things that are just obvious that needed to be fixed. I don't need them anyway, it's whatever. Spark plug. James and I have been talking about spark plugs for this car for like the last 2 years. I've been telling him about it, and he hasn't done it. So they're like, "Oh, do you want to do spark plugs?" I'm like, "No, we got that." And then I called them back. I'm like, "We've been talking about spark plugs for like the last 2 years. Let's just do it." And we got the car back, and James looks over the receipt. He was like, "You got the spark plugs in?" I'm like, "Yeah, you know, we've been talking about it the last 2 years." And he was like, "Oh, I could have just done it myself." I'm like, "Yeah, I know, but we've been talking about it for the last 2 years, and we've done nothing about it." He's like, "Oh, yeah, I guess." So, and there's no skips in it right now. Like, as I stop, there's no skip. As I go, there's no skip, and it takes off nice. It's the belts. I'm really happy with that. So, it should give me a lot better gas mileage as well. Well, in the long run, pay for itself. I will never get another 6-cylinder in my life ever again. To find a giveaway station and give these 2 bags away. The one I'm going to give away to counseling, the other 2 I have to find some place to give away. So I talked to my counselor, and she likes my goal list. I like my goal list. So I want to go down and eat now, and then we're going to go to Giant and ride around in the buggies. We're going to go to the big Giant. There's something else I wanted to do. I just don't know what it is right now. But yeah, when I get home, though, I think I'm going to start looking up surrogacy places and do stuff like that, and hopefully find a good surrogacy place where I can make some money and have a baby for someone else. So I think that would be a good thing to do for me. I need to talk to James about it more because I don't want to get kicked out. I don't want him to leave, basically. I can't get kicked out of my own house. But, yeah, he can tell me all he wants that he wants me to leave, but I'm not leaving. Yeah, Audrey did want back her mama. Want the monkey? Okay. Yeah, I can't believe how well my car's been taking off, though. I can't believe how bad it was before and I just didn't notice. Monkey for me. I love monkeys. Because we're all primates. And I love you. You don't want a monkey? Okay. together James's resume, and I'm gonna put up feelers for him in places I want to live. Just like, I want to live here. Here's a feeler. And then I'm gonna find jobs that will pay the school bus. Ones that he can work from home from. Like, I think that he's a little bit overworked at his job, and I think that he puts a lot of that out onto me, because there's no way he honestly thinks I do nothing for him, because I do everything for him. I do literally everything for him that I can possibly do, and, you know, I don't spend every waking moment with him anymore that he's home. But, I mean, I have a small child. He really has to understand that we have a baby now, and he can't be so selfish with his time with me. Like, you know, I wish that he got to know me a little bit better and got, like, did the things that I wanted to do a little bit more, but it's whatever. I gave one away already. So I have 2 more bags left to give away. And I feel very good about that. It's funny because I give stuff away, but I still take stuff home with me too. I'm like, oh, books. We need more books. Do we? Oh, look at that. They're doing some type of photography work on the road. It's 4:33. I'm gonna try and pass this guy first. I don't really want to be behind the trash truck. I do need to be in that other lane though. You dance with Bella? We are gonna have fun today. We're gonna go to Giant and Dubick, and then we're gonna go down to Aldi's and get her ice pops because they're gonna be cheaper at Aldi's than Giant. I can price them out, but I'm pretty sure that Aldi's is gonna have a better deal for better supplies. They might even grab some Sims. I love Sims. I'll sit here and I'll eat a whole box of Sims. So, like all 14. They're little ones. They are little ones, but I will sit here and I'll eat the whole box of Sims. So I might not buy the Sims. Well, I was just trying to restrict myself to 2. 2 Sims. Save 2 Sims for tomorrow. So. Yum yum. Are you gonna eat it?
Nom,
Yum yum.
nom,
You're
nom.
trying to feed me your chicken? You actually ate a lot. Chicken.
Nom, nom.
My baby. Is that good stuff? No, I don't want it. You eat it.
Nom,
Nom.
nom, nom,
You eat it.
nom, nom.
See, is that nifty? It's almost all the way emptied. But you must be cleaning it. Alright, so I guess I don't really know what I want to do tonight. I tried to call Eva, but Eva didn't answer. Could go to Felicia's house and Felicia answered. I could call her. Honestly, I should just be responsible though. I think I'm just trying to get out of the house for trying to stay out longer. Like just stay out of the house and do whatever. Now it's 5:56 right now. So we are going to go to the Giant and run around the store. We're actually gonna go.
Throw it away.
You can't throw away the Giant. It's too big. And you want to pick out some cheese? Honey, we have to go to the Giant either today or you don't want to go to Giant today at all? You want to go home? We don't have too many options today, Davey, because it's raining. And I can't really bring you out because it's raining. So do you want to go to the Giant or do you want to go home? Honey, Eva didn't answer. Maybe we should just go home and be responsible and try and clean up the house a bit. Oh, we're gonna stop by the Giant and we're gonna get some paper plates from the dollar store. What are they giving away? What is that? I have no idea. Oh, it's a water thing. That's what it is. Like when the office water things, they put the water on the top of. I don't know if that's any better or not. Now we had a nice meal. I like the tomato with vinegar salad. The tomato. You like the tomato salad that they made? It was really good. an experience transfer. Like, say you have an experience that you've been through and someone else hasn't been through it. You know, like, you can tell your story and stuff and try and, like, explain, but, like, the story always winds up different in everyone's head anyway, which is why the videos are so nice. But, like, an experience just transfer. Just, like, a memory transfer, memory box. It'd be nice if we could do that, and I know they were trying to, like, upload people's memories onto, like, a computer, and this way it'd be like, oh, this would be the response that you would get from this person if you were to ask them a question, like, after the person has passed or whatever, or, like, after they become non-sentient anymore. And, I don't know, people are actually still looking into, like, making people into robots, like, you know, transfer the memories out into another being, and having that person live on eternally. So, what book was that from? There was a book I was reading a long time ago that was like that. But then I heard about it other places though too. So I chose that book. You know, and anything that you read in fantasy books are eventually going to become a reality. So someone's eventually going to come up with something and be like, oh, well, this is how we're going to transport people from one place to the next. Or, you know, eventually maybe we'll have streets that light up at night that are solar powered and warm themselves up in the winter. So this way we don't have to use salt. Or maybe what they do in Europe is they use the rubber roads. Maybe we could get some rubber roads around here so this way, you know, we don't have a bunch of guys out in the summertime heat working on the roads and repairing them all the time. You know, spending all that money constantly. What, baby? Don't dry it for you? Oh, no giant for you. Is that a new theme song now? No giant for me. No giant for me. Come on, Karina, sing it. No giant for me. I'm gonna throw it away. No giant for me. You want to stop by? So you don't want to go to Aldi's first and get the things because they're gonna melt.
No.
You want ice pops, don't you? Yes, I could try to pack out and get every ice pops. Like, every store that you go to, like, I was going to go to the Big Giant, but it's so far away, I'm afraid of things like melting and stuff and being in the car for too long.
I don't like giants, but I'm afraid of them.
You're afraid of giants? I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. You're so little. I'd be afraid of a giant, too. I'd be afraid of a giant now if I seen one. I'm not that big. You want to go to Aldi's first and grab your pops? Yeah. No giant for me. No giant for me. Let's throw it away. No giant for me. Won't you come and stay? No giant. No giant for me. What do you want to do when we get home?
Pops.
And that's all that you want is the icicle pops?
And pickles.
It's pickles. Say it with me. You want some pickles? What kind of pickles? They're these ones? These are dill spears. These ones are sandwich pickles. And then there's the chips over here. The dill pickle chips. Okay.
What's that?
It's a beeper. It means that someone's in the back. They have it delivered. Look, here's kosher dill, baby dills.
What's that?
You want the baby dills? Or you want the chips? Or you want the spears? You want the chips? These chips? Okay. You want any other pickles? You want the spheres or the sandwich ones?
No.
You want to get the sandwich ones for Papa?
No.
He might like them for his sandwiches.
I didn't want that.
They're $1.15 right now.
Not in the car, just for you.
Oh, I get to hold them? You okay if I hold them in the buggy?
Yeah.
Okay. We need a box. Do you want anything else?
No.
Do you want
No, I'm good.
You're good. Okay. Alright, let's see here. It used to be like right here for the filters. Oh, there's the filters.
I want to get out and push.
Okay, you can get out and push. Let me let you out. My little helper. Alright, so Olivia. Alright, let's pick out the ones that you want, okay? They're spicy.
The icicle pop.
That's what we're looking for right now, baby. They should be at the end piece right here. Alright. Oh, they moved them. Alright, then they're definitely going to be at the other side then. Two.
He asked you if you want his card.
I asked the man for his cart and he gave it to me, that's right. Because Mama doesn't have a quarter on her today. Oop. And I figured.
But I want the card for me.
Yeah, I got the cart for you.
So you're going to give it back to the man.
Yep, if someone else needs it, we're going to give it to somebody else. That's right, that's what we do.
Someone else needs it.
Someone else might need it. Alright. Let's pick out two. Let's pick out one, okay? Alright, here's the ice cream stop, baby. What kind do you want?
The icicle pops.
The icicle pops, you want these ones?
Yeah, I do.
Those ones?
I do. I'm ready.
You're ready?
Go.
You're ready to go? Yeah, Papa's gonna want some too, so I'm getting two of them again. Strawberry, grape, and orange. Oh, see, I really like these bars. My James likes those ones.
What's that one?
Musical bars. Those ones I like. I'm gonna get one of those too.
Wall bag. Yeah, and there's no.
Alright, Karina, do you want anything else from the store over here?
No,
You're good?
I'm good.
Okay, let's go. That's it, we're all done. You ready? You have to turn it around. You're doing such a good job, Busy.
Anything from the store
You want
while we are at here.
No, you want anything else from the store while we're out here? That's perfect.
Yeah. Until we leave.
Until you leave, and then you're gonna want stuff?
That's all.
Well, what baby?
That's all.
Pick it up. What do you want? You want those Chips Ahoy cookies? Okay. For you.
That's one for Papa.
Nope, one is enough for anyone, okay?
One for Papa and one for me.
Run away from you.
One for Papa.
No, just one. You know, the one thing I want to do is research my community resources before I actually go anywhere. So I need to put together a resume for James. I need to look into the communities, and then I need to start sending out some feelers when I find communities that I actually like. Because we are in such a great community, and I know that not every community is like ours. So, like, how many people in a community do you have? Like, I know other communities are like ours in a lot of ways, you know, but like in a community you have like a bunch of free events to go to, like on the daily. Like, it's like, oh, you want to go here? You want to go here? Like, there's so much free stuff. And, you know, I didn't know about some of the free stuff until I met some other moms. Like, because of Felicia, I know the spring pad is free, you know, and Eva found out about it as well. And, like, you know, so, like, you know, it's just, we have such a great community around here. And I think it's because it's so cold, like, most of the season. So I think people really do try to, like, band together and, like, get to know, like, their community and have, like, stuff for the kids and stuff like that. But I'm hoping that I can go down south and find the same type of community-based efforts. You know, I'm going to be like, oh, they did it like this, though, more than likely. And, you know, but I just don't want to be appreciative to it's like anything community-based anywhere that we go. So it seems like a lot of people have really good communities, though, quite honestly. I mean, the one that we came from, like our old community, is a really, really great community. So, like, they always have stuff like every first Friday. They have all kinds of really great things, you know, movies for the kids, a lot of really great things. So, but yeah, I think I'm like, you want some more Slim Jims, baby? I don't have them up here. I have them in the back. I got Sims and Pops and pickles and filters. That's about $17 at the store. And now we're gonna go and do the WIC checks. And she's gonna drive around in the buggy, and then we're gonna go home and get the Pops in the freezer. She got the Pop. We get home. To this one except for to get James medicine. You feel good, baby? I'm glad. Let's go and find the cereal and then we'll be all done. Granny, you driving? There we go. That's better. Oh no! Another box is in the way. Let's turn around. Oh no! You gonna drive us out of here? Alright, make a right. Woo! Let's see if we can find it. They moved it all the way down here. Alright, let's pick out 2 of them, okay? Beep, beep, beep. You wanna beep the horn? No? Are you enjoying your orange? Beep, 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 beep. Let's go park right here, okay? My baby. You're so cute.
Mama's about to have babies.
Mama's about to have babies?
Yeah.
I love you. You're so cute. Alright, do you want to put your jacket back on?
No.
We're going to be going back out soon. I need to go through the checkout and then we're going to leave. Do you want to play at the coloring station?
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that for a little bit too. Alright. Don't you want to steer it? Ready? Here we go. Whoa, Karina's driving. Ready? Whoa! 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 So these plates are $2.19 or a good deal.
Daddy called me.
Oh yeah? Oh, look at this. Whoa!
Ready.
Ready? Whoa!
Daddy coffee. Ready.
Papa's coffee is ready?
Daddy coffee. Ready.
Yeah. Drive, baby, drive. They have Halloween stuff out already. I know, look at the pumpkins. Bunch of craziness. Alright, let's find a place to check out. Guess number 3 looks good. Look at that sky. It is beautiful out. Okay, you gonna climb out?
Hi ho, hi ho.
Oh, your little hands are cold.
Pizza.
Okay, come on, Angel. Boop. Okay, have your hand. Have your hand.
No.
Okay, just be careful. Do you want to see the flowers?
No.
Whoa, look at the pink, the purple ones right here. They're mums. These flowers are called mums. Mums. Let's look over here. Oh, these ones are blooming mums. Aren't they pretty? Look at the details. It's all about the little details. Aren't they beautiful? Every last one of them are beautiful.
Other flower.
Another flower.
Is that a tree?
Is it a street? Yeah, it's a street, baby.
Let's look at it.
Okay, come on, let's go look at it.
Mom, look at that tree.
What do you want to look at, Angel?
That tree.
This tree? Okay, this is an evergreen. This is a bush.
This is a bush.
It's a bush. See the rock underneath it?
So close.
This looks like a neat rock, too. Want to take it home? You can take it home with you if you want.
No.
That's a good place to put it. Alright, come on, let's go back to the car. You got it? There you go. My little baby, you are so cute.
Where's our buggy?
Oh, we put the buggy back. It's not ours. It doesn't belong to us. It belongs to the store, so we had to put it back. Yeah, hop through all the puddles. She did this on the way in, too. When we get home, we'll have to change your socks. Go run through them again if you want. Want to run through them again? Come on. Whoa. 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 All right, come back. Come back. Stop. Hey, stop. Run back through. Whoa. All right, let's go. What is that on your floor? Oh, it's chalk. All right, so we got home. We had ices. We each had one. Took a bath. Did bath time, right? And now we're dressed. Karina wants to be in daytime clothes, so that's what she's wearing. Oh, I need to go put all the food away. I didn't do that yet. I think those pants might be a little bit too big on you, Princess. No, that's fine. You can wear them. I don't care. You want your lights on in your TV? My cute little baby girl.
I put box outside for Dolly.
Okay. Is Dolly a handyman?
Yeah.
With a hammer in her hand? And Elmo's a veterinarian? Those sound like good careers. Yeah, James left work and went out with his friends. So, we've been home for a while now. Like, maybe like an hour, actually, not even. It's already 9:15. I came home, I put all the freezer stuff in the freezer, then I'm like, oh, it's time for a bath. I mean, we came home and we were wet. It's so wet outside today, and it was rainy, our socks were wet, and I'm like, let's just have an icy and take a bath. So that's what we did. We played with the boats, took a bath. We're gonna do bedtime for her soon so I could clean.
Now I have
9 o'clock at night. She hasn't taken a nap at all yet.
walks for Dolly.
Yeah. Tomorrow morning we have a busy morning, honey. We're gonna go down to the library. We're gonna do first grade Here I Come and do book bingo and stuff like that.
I walk in the kitchen.
There were 6 book bingos this year. We missed all of them, besides the one for tomorrow. So we'll see if we could go to the class and just attend it. We will see. We have to go put stuff away.
Hi.
You want to go to a concert and to a bubble machine guy? No, you don't want to? Okay.
No. He doesn't pull out bubbles.
No, it's okay. You're so cute. Do you know that?
But I like a bigger bubble, not a little bubble from the machine guy.
Okay, baby. You like a bigger bubble, not a little bubble from the bubble machine guy? You remember going to see the bubble guy? Remember all the bubbles he made? Yeah. Yeah. It was a long time ago.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Your mama likes the bubble machine guy? Yeah? Yeah, he did. He's so cute.
Let me put...
She's having you blow bubbles while she talks to Eva on the phone. That's what she said. On speakerphone. Alright, Mama has to go put away the damn, let's say dishes. The food, baby.
Aaron of the movie from yesterday. Bye-bye.
You want some of this? Since this is still in your room, you want some of this?
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so if you want to be a surrogate, you have to be 35 BMI or less, according to this website that I am. So I did the BMI calendar, and I am 25 BMI or 26 BMI. Like, if I go up to, like, a higher weight, and if I go down, like, another inch, because I'm 5'1" and a quarter, so I put in 5'2", and then I put in 5'1", and I could probably actually do this. Like, I really actually want to do this. According to the website, it's minimum $40,000 if you want to be a surrogate. That's how much you would make, minimum. And you have to enjoy being pregnant, and you have to be healthy, and, like, you know, and all those things. So I don't see why I wouldn't be able to do it. It's just talking to James about it, and they allow $8,000 for, like, clothes and, like, childcare for your own child and, like, stuff like that. It's like, oh my gosh. Like, $8,000 allowance for that type of thing? Like, I would never put my kid in childcare. I'm home to take care of her. But, I mean, imagine I could make $48,000 in 10 months. And they even offer, like, compensation from, like, missing work and all that stuff. And it's just, like, well, I don't work outside the home, so they don't need to worry about compensating me for missing work. And, like, all that stuff. But $40,000 is a base minimum. You know, quicker. And, you know, I enjoy being pregnant. I love being pregnant. I could have 2 kids. You have to be 45 or younger to do it because you're not using your own eggs or sperm or anything like that. You're using somebody else's. So, like, I could do this for a couple of years then, you know? Because I'm only 30. I'm 31. So I can have a baby, like, this year, or so, like, next year, so I'd be 32, and then in 2 years, I could do it again, have another baby for somebody else, and then 2 years after that, I could have my own kid, because I'd be in a better place, financially speaking, you know, that'd be $80,000, like, base minimum, to buy land, get a sun house, things like that. And to provide a better life for my baby. And then with James still working, you know, I really want to find him a job someplace I want to live. So, I don't see why it wouldn't work. I see, like, absolutely no downfalls with it at all. I mean, I was pregnant with Karina, and I had no health issues, no nothing. And I see absolutely no reason why they'd be like, oh yeah, you're flagged, you can't, like, I didn't have gestational diabetes, I didn't have, uh-oh! Are you okay? Don't say sorry, you're fine, as long as you're okay. What did you do? You slept? Yeah, Mama needs to put all this stuff away. But yeah, this is a real possibility for me. It's a real possibility. Okay, you can have some pickles. You want the sandwich ones? Are you sure you want the sandwich ones and not the chip ones?
Those.
Here you go. Oh. I don't know yet, baby. Hold on. Okay, let's do that one. It says Pooh's Honey Tree.
Pooh's Honey Tree.
Come here. Lay down, Mama.
I get to Pooh next time.
Yes, you do. Pooh's Honey Tree. Pooh's Honey Tree.
Oh,
Honey Tree. Look at Rabbit. He's like, what is he doing? Let's find out. Oh, Pooh's out of honey. See that? No more in any of the jars. Hello, Rabbit. Old friend. Pooh called out to his neighbor. Hello, Pooh, replied Rabbit. Rabbit, do you think that you might have a smackerel of honey? Asked Pooh.
Is that a baby?
That is a baby.
Is that
Before
a
Rabbit could
mama?
answer, Pooh asked another question. Why are you always working
Is
in
that
the
the
garden,
mama?
Rabbit? Wouldn't you
Is
enjoy...
that the mama?
Yeah, that's the mama. A nice lunch instead. The garden
That's
is my
his
lunch,
mama.
replied Rabbit cheerfully.
That's Pooh's mama.
Look at, he has tomatoes. And he has carrots.
And Pooh's mom holds them.
Rabbit decided to give Pooh a tour of his garden. You see, Pooh, there are lots of delicious fruits and vegetables growing here, explained Rabbit. Some come from seeds and some grow into plants that bear fruit. Other seeds grow up to become trees. And some plants, Rabbit continued, like carrots and potatoes, grow under the ground. Then Rabbit showed Pooh how to care for the soil, how to plant the seed, and how to water the plant. We have some carrots over there. Look at Pooh and the way he's thinking. He thinks he can make a honey tree. See that honey tree? That's it, thought Pooh. I'll plant a honey pot, and then I can grow all the honey I could ever want. A very idea of a huge honey tree dripping with delicious golden honey made Pooh grin from ear to ear. Pooh was eager to share his great plan with Rabbit. See, the only thing is, though, is that honey comes from bees' throw up. Like, bees, they throw up and they make honey. So, his idea wouldn't work because it doesn't come from a tree. It comes from an animal. Pooh, that's preposterous, blurted Rabbit. You are right, replied Pooh. First, I might plant a little honey pot. So Pooh borrowed a honey pot from Rabbit, dug a hole, and planted it. Rabbit sighed. That won't work. Quite right, Pooh agreed. Without water, it will never grow. Thank you, Rabbit. Oh, look at him. He's trying to explain that that's not the way it works. Pooh checked on his honey tree every day. Soon Pooh began to wonder why his honey tree wasn't growing. One afternoon, a big rainstorm blew in. Maybe it's exactly what my honey tree needs to grow, Pooh thought as he hurried home. Honey tree. He even marked it. He even spelled it right. Pooh sat patiently and looked out his window during the storm. When it ended, Pooh rushed back to check on his honey tree.
Is Pooh sleeping?
No, he's just watching. But the blustering storm had blown away his honey tree marker. Pooh looked everywhere, but he could not find the spot where he had planted Rabbit's little honey pot. See his honey tree sign in the tree? The wind blew it up there. Oh, look at what he found. Just then, Pooh spotted a tree he had never seen before. It was a great big tree, and from it hung 2 great big beehives. There you are, grinned Pooh. There's my honey tree. Later, Pooh loved to tell his friends the story of his honey tree and how he grew it from a tiny little honey pot. And whenever Pooh told this tale, Rabbit would just shake his head. That was cute. Want to read this line?
No.
No? Oh, want to read this one?
Yeah.
A load of trouble. A load of trouble. A word to parents and teachers. The Christopher Church Mouse Classics are a delightful series of character-building stories. As children read and hear these stories, they will grow into their knowledge. Christopher Church Mouse did a double take on when he was passing cousin Sid's house. Standing right in front of the door was Sid's little green wagon. Now that wasn't too unusual because Sid used his wagon all the time to haul food and order things on his little hole in the wall. However, what really caught Christopher's attention was that he was in the wagon. It was full right to the brim with delicious looking breadcrumbs. Christopher looked both ways to see if anyone was watching and then reached out and grabbed the whole potful of crumbs. Sniffed them into his mouth and explained to himself, "These are great, chomp, chomp. Wonder where Sid got them, chomp, chomp." Taking another mouthful, he thought, "I'd like to have this load for myself." He thought about how nice all the breadcrumbs would be stored in his mother's pantry for the winter. Oh, my fingernail hurts. As Chris was thinking and chewing, Papa Church Mouse passed him on the way to work. Christopher swallowed quickly and brushed his crumbs off of his face. Backing away from the wagon, he started whistling a little tune, looking very guilty. Papa said, "Good morning, Chris. What are you doing today?" "Oh, nothing, Papa," said Chris. "Just passing by on my morning walk." Said Papa thoughtfully. Looking at the wagon full of crumbs. You weren't thinking of eating some of Sid's crumbs, were you?
And
How do you
the
always
end
know
of
what I'm
it.
thinking? Thought Christopher.
Do.
But aloud he said, "Oh no, Papa.
Do.
At least I'm not thinking of eating them now," he continued softly to himself. But deep inside of his heart, he knew that he wasn't true.
And
He was thinking of getting the crumbs for himself, and as usual, his wise Papa knew it. "Well, be sure you aren't deceiving yourself," said Papa. "What does that mean?" asked Christopher. "Deceive means to fool somebody, or to cause somebody to believe the untruth," said Papa. "In a way, it's just like lying." "Why, Papa," exclaimed Christopher, "you know I wouldn't lie." "I hope not, but you might deceive or fool yourself. Remember?"
So,
Trevor told the people to follow weeks ago. "The heart is deceitful and..."
the fox and the fox
The heart?
out of the
And tried to look hungrily at the wagon load of crumbs.
out of the floor.
With sawdust. Yeah, that's a good idea. After all, that wasn't...
Then, what are you reading?
I'm reading a book called Christopher Church Mouse. Yeah. Christopher Mouse. Christopher seems to be a good name for mice. The little engine that could.
What's that?
The little engine that could.
What are you reading?
The little engine that could.
Little engine that
Yep. The little engine that could. Look at, is he a little engine?
Yeah.
He can do a lot though, can't he? Chug, 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 puff, 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 ding, ding. Oh, ding dong, the little train rumbled over the tracks. She was a happy little train. For she had such a jolly load to carry. Her cars were full of good things for boys and girls. There were toys, animals, giraffes with long necks, teddy bears, but almost no necks at all, and even a baby elephant. Then there were dolls. Dolls with blue eyes and yellow curls. Dolls with brown eyes and brown bobbed heads. And the funniest little toy clown you ever saw. And there were cars full of toys, engines, airplane tops, jackknives, picture puzzles, books of every kind of thing boys and girls could want. An ABC book, stories that never grew old. That's cute. But that was not all. Some of the cars were filled with all sorts of good things for boys and girls to eat. Big golden oranges and red-cheeked apples, bottles of creamy milk, and their breakfast. Oh, for their breakfast. Fresh spinach for their dinners, peppermint drops and lemon drops for all meal treats. The little train was carrying all these wonderful things to the good little girls and boys on the other side of the mountain. She puffed along merrily. Then all of a sudden she stopped with a jerk. She simply could not go another inch. She tried and she tried, but her wheels would not turn. What were all these good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain going to do without their wonderful toys to play with and the good food to eat? Here comes a shiny new engine, said the funny little clown who jumped out of the train. Let's us ask him to help us. So all the dolls and toys cried out together. Please, shiny new engine, won't you please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. But the shiny new engine snorted. I? Pull you? I am a passenger engine. I have just carried a fine big train over to the mountain with more cars than you ever dreamed of. My train has sleeping cars with comfortable berths, a dining cart where waiters bring whatever hungry people want to eat, and a polar car in which people sit in soft armchairs and look out the big plate glass window. I pull the likes of you? Indeed not. And off he steamed to the roundhouse where engines live when they are not busy. How sad the little train and all the dolls and toys felt. Then a little clown cried out, "The passenger engine is not the only one in the world. Here is another engine coming, a great big strong one. Let us ask him to help us." The little toy clown waved his flag, and the big strong engine came to a stop. "Oh, please, please, big engine," cried all the dolls and toys together. "Won't you please pull us over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the little boys and girls..." Oh, my baby.
Little boys and girls
"On the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us." But the string on the big strong engine bellowed, "I am a freight engine. I have just pulled a big train load with big machines over the mountain. Those machines print books and newspapers for grown-ups to read. I'm a very important engine indeed. I won't pull the likes of you." As a freight engine,
the people have to help the
puffed
girls
off.
and boys.
That's right. Indignantly to the roundhouse. The little train and all the dolls and toys were very sad. "Cheer up," cried the little toy clown. "The freight train is not the only one in the world. Here comes another. He looks very old and tired, but our engine is so little, perhaps he can help us." Yeah. So the little toy clown waved his flag, and the dingy, rusty,
The
old
little clown is a baby
engine stopped.
right now.
"Please, kind engine," cried all the dolls and toys
I
together.
have to pick the clown up and hold it
Won't you
because
please pull our train over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us." But the rusty old engine sighed, "I am so tired. I must rest my weary wheels. I cannot pull even a little
people have to
train as
help
yours
the
over the
girls
mountain. I
and
cannot,
boys.
I cannot,
and the
I
fun.
cannot." And off he rumbled to the roundhouse, chugging, "I cannot, I cannot, I cannot." Then indeed the little train was very, very sad, and the dolls and toys were ready to cry. But the little clown called out, "Here is another engine coming, a little blue engine, a very little one. Maybe she will help us." That looks like their engine. The very little engine came chugging merrily along. When she saw the toy clown's flag, she stopped quickly. "What is the matter, my friends?" she asked kindly. "Oh, little blue engine," cried the dolls and toys, "will you pull us over the mountain? Our engine has broken down, and the good boys and girls on the other side won't have any toys to play with or good food to eat unless you help us. Please, please help us, little blue engine." I'm not very big, said the little blue engine. They use me only for switching trains on the yard. I have never been over the mountain, but we must get over the mountain before the children awake, said all the dolls and toys. The very little engine looked up and saw the tears in the doll's eyes, and she thought of a good little boys and girls on the other side of the mountain who would not have any toys or good food unless she helped. Then she said, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, and she hitched herself to the little train. She tugged and she pulled and she pulled and she tugged, and slowly, slowly, slowly they started off. The toy clown jumped aboard, and all of the dolls and the toy animals began to smile and cheer. Puff, puff, chugga, chug. When the little blue engine, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. I think I can, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Up, 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 faster and faster and faster and faster the little blue engine climbed until the last they reached the top of the mountain. Down in the valley lay the city. Hurry, hurry, cried the funny little clown, and all the dolls and toys, the little boys and girls in the city will be happy because you helped us, kind little blue engine. And the little blue engine smiled and seemed to say as she puffed steadily down the mountain, I think I can, I think I can, I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could, I thought I could. She did it. I love you. All you have to do is think that you can, and you will do stuff. It takes one small little step to make a change. It's just having the courage to make that step and to do that thing that you want to do.
People want to push the people on the front.
That's right. One day, a hungry fox was preparing to hunt for his dinner. As he polished his claws, he was startled by a knock at the door. Hey, Rabbit! Someone yelled outside. Are you home? Rabbit thought the fox. If there were any rabbits in here, I'd have eaten them for breakfast.
He started to knock at the door.
That's right. I love you. When the fox opened the door, there stood a delicious-looking piglet. Oh, no, screamed the piglet. Oh, yes, cried the fox. You've come to the right place. He grabbed the piglet and hauled him inside. This must be my lucky day, the fox shouted. How often does dinner come knocking on the door? The piglet kicked and squealed. Let me go, let me go. Sorry, pal, said the fox. This isn't just any dinner. It's a pig roast, my favorite. Now get into the roasting pan. It was useless to struggle. All right, sighed the piglet. I will. But there's just one thing. What? Growled the fox. Well, I am a pig, you know. I'm filthy. Shouldn't you wash me first? Just a thought, Mr. Fox. The fox said to himself. He is filthy. So the fox got busy. He collected twigs, he made a fire, he carried in the water, and finally he gave the piglet a nice bath. You're a terrific scrubber, said the piglet. There, said the fox. Now you're the cleanest piglet in the county. You stay still now. All right, sighed the piglet. I will, but what? Growled the fox. Well, I am a very small piglet, you know. Shouldn't you fatten me up to get more meat? Just a thought, Mr. Fox. The fox said to himself. He is on the small side. I get he looks worried. He's like, well,
the fox is putting sugar on him.
Okay. So the fox got busy. He picked tomatoes, he made spaghetti, he baked cookies, and finally he gave the piglet a nice dinner. "You're a terrific cook," said the piglet. "There," said the fox. "Now you are the fattest piglet in all the county. So get into the pan." "All right," said the piglet. "I will, but—" What?" shouted the fox. "Well, I am a hard-working pig, you know. My meat is awfully tough. Shouldn't you massage me first to make me more tender roast?" "Just a thought, Mr. Fox." The fox said to himself, "I do prefer tender meat." The fox got busy. He pushed and he pulled and he squeezed and he pounded the piglet from head to toe. "You're a terrific massage," said the piglet. But the piglet continued. "I've been working really hard lately. My back is awfully stiff. Can you just pull a bit, or push a bit harder, Mr. Fox? A little to the right, please." Yes. No, just a little to the left."
And then...
"Mr. Fox, are you there?" But Mr. Fox was no longer listening. He had passed out, exhausted. He couldn't lift a finger, let alone a roasting pan. "Poor Mr. Fox," sighed the piglet. "He's had a busy day." Then the cleanest, fattest, and softest piglet in all the county picked up the rest of his cookies and headed for home. "What a bath! What a dinner! What a massage!" cried the piglet. "This must be my lucky day."
Is it dark?
Yep. When he got home, the piglet relaxed before a warm fire.
It's dark.
"Let's see," he wondered, looking at his address book.
It's dark in the page.
It's nighttime, just like it is here. Who shall I visit next? Wolf next to the tallest pine tree, or Bear, the house with the red roof by the river? Knock, knock, knock. "Hey, Rabbit, are you home?" As the bear answers the door. "Oh no! Look at that fox. He nearly got a workout." You want me to read you Lewis Lyon? Want me to sing you songs? It's 11:30, honey.
Please. Put that from.
Take it out. I'll read it to you.
This.
Read that one again? Okay. Who's Honey Tree? Karina, don't bite me, honey. You bite me, you're not going to get any food. I'll take you off. Look at that. He is running on empty. "Hello, Rabbit, old friend," Pooh called out to his neighbor. "Hello, Pooh," replied Rabbit. "Rabbit, do you think that you might have a smackerel of honey?" asked Pooh. Before Rabbit could answer, Pooh asked another question. "Why are you always working in the garden, Rabbit? Wouldn't you enjoy a nice lunch instead?" "The garden is my lunch," replied Rabbit cheerfully. Rabbit decided to give Pooh a tour of his garden. "You see, Pooh, there are lots of delicious fruits and vegetables growing here," explained Rabbit. "Some come from seeds and grow into plants that bear fruit. Other seeds grow up to become trees. And some plants," Rabbit continued, "like carrots and potatoes, grow under the ground." Then Rabbit showed Pooh how to care for the soil, how to plant a seed, and how to water a plant. And that's it, thought Pooh. I'll plant a honey pot, and then I can grow all the honey I could ever want. The very idea of a huge honey tree dripping with delicious golden honey made Pooh grin from ear to ear. Pooh was eager to share his great plan with Rabbit. Pooh, that's preposterous, blurted Rabbit. You are right, replied Pooh. First I must plant a little honey pot. So Pooh borrowed a honey pot from Rabbit, dug a hole, and planted it. Rabbit sighed. This won't work. Quite right, Pooh agreed. Without water, it will never grow. Thank you, Rabbit. Pooh checked on his honey tree every day. Soon Pooh began to wonder why his honey tree wasn't growing. One afternoon, a big rainstorm blew in. Maybe this is exactly what my honey tree needs to grow, Pooh thought as he hurried home. Pooh sat patiently and looked out his window during the storm. When it ended, Pooh rushed back to check on his honey tree. But the blustery rainstorm had blown away his honey tree marker. Pooh looked everywhere, but he couldn't find the spot where he planted Rabbit's little honey pot. And just then, Pooh spotted a tree he had never seen before. It was a great big tree, and from it hung 2 giant beehives. There you are, grinned Pooh. There's my honey tree. Later, Pooh loved to tell his friends the story of his honey tree and how he grew it from a tiny little honey pot. And whenever Pooh told the tale, Rabbit just shook his head. Pot of Gold, Baby Bluebird, Rue's Big Dream, Tigger's Treasures, Lost and Found, and A Cherry Day. Alright.
Now what other?
You want this one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Lewis Lion.
Poop it. It says poop it.
It says Lewis Lion sings jazz every night at the Lions Club. La 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 la. When his last song is done, Lewis races home to sing his favorite song of the day, a goodnight lullaby to his cubs, Leo and Lenny. Leo and Lenny are super duper excited when their papa comes home. Okay, we never know when Papa's going to come home, so it's not that exciting. As soon as Lewis opens the door, Leo and Lenny jump out from behind the plants and give him big, huge hugs. It is late now and it's time to get ready for bed. Let's give the boys a bath with their favorite toys. The boys put on their pajamas by themselves because they are so big. Lewis makes them warm cups of milk and they read a book. Then they go brush their teeth and use the potty. Leo and Lenny climb into bed and snuggle up under their blankets. Lewis tucks each boy in tight and gives them each a gentle kiss on the forehead. As the boys begin to yawn, Lewis sings a special song. Good night, my 2 sons, this day is now done. Let's sing hello to the moon, goodbye to the sun. Let's drift high through the sky and float with the stars. Let's dance across Saturn, let's skip across Mars. Good night, my 2 cups, I sing you this dream of lollipops, rainbows, and chocolate ice cream, of flying with birds and swimming with fish, of magical fairies that grant every wish. Good night, my 2 boys, let's go for a ride on a sleepy time train that chugs and that glides. You'll go over snow-capped mountains and past fields of flowers, and we'll ride by the ocean until the early morning hours. Good night, my two boys, this you must know, you are both with me wherever I go. So let's snuggle real tight, we're never apart. Papa's with you forever, right here in your heart. Now the cloud.
Christopher.
Okay. Which one?
Why don't you get up?
You want to get up? Oh, jeez. Let's go down. Daytime all day, honey. Now it's nighttime. It's time to go to bed.
Daddy.
Oh, sorry, baby. You okay? I'm sorry. There you go. What is a cloud? I just asked Book. Karina, don't bite me. What is a cloud? I just asked Book. Hi, my name is Christopher. Look at the clouds. It looks like fluffy cotton. I know it's not, but what is a cloud? Clouds are interesting. I thought you wanted to read a Christopher Mouse book. You want to read a Just Ask book now, or not? You want to read a different one?
Mm-hmm.
You want me to just take books out continually so I don't read those, so I don't see you sleep?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's time for bed, honey. We did all the books. It's time for bed. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot.
What's inside of here?
No.
Yeah.
Coming forth to carry me home. Well, I looked over Jordan, and what did I see? Coming forth to carry me home. A band of angels coming after me, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Well, sometimes I'm up and sometimes I'm down, coming forth to carry me home. But still I feel my soul is heaven bound, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming forth to carry me home. Now if you get there before I do, come Take care of me. Tell my friends I'll be coming at you. Coming for. Take care of me. Singing low. Sweet cherry heaven. Coming for. Take care of me. I need you to go to sleep. Mama wants to go and clean, baby. The only way I really get to clean is if you're sleeping. So I need you to go to sleep for me.
No.
Honey, it's 11:41 at night. Where are you going?
To go to bedroom.
You're going to your bedroom to play? If you stay up, I'm just going to clean while you're awake, baby. I'm not going to be able to play with you. Oh my goodness. This is where it'd be nice to have, like, actually two parents in the house where we both clean and we both take care of the kids. Like, oh, it's so hard and frustrating sometimes. So hard. I'm gonna go clean. So. Alright, so it's 1:56 in the morning and my daughter just fell asleep. This is why nothing in my house really ever gets done. Not too worried about the house though. The house is going to be here for as long as we live here, and then the next house is going to be there as long as we live there. But me cuddling with my baby, this isn't going to be forever. So I'm happy just to cuddle with her. So this is what we're doing.